According to, let me pull up this article because I got a lot of tabs open for no reason at all. Eurogamer.net. Mr. Tom Phillips. All right, Mark Jr., have you seen any the most recent developments about the NX?
No, not at all.
All right. What it appears to be is a gaming tablet with detachable controllers and a docking station that remains plugged into your television that you can set it in to play on your television.
Wait. I thought this thing was supposed to be more powerful.
No. According to a technical review by Digital Foundry, which is the internet's go-to tech review place, they do everything in detail with oscilloscopes and all sorts of crazy specific equipment. It is probably going to be made with the most powerful mobile GPU ever made. But it's still going to be a mobile GPU. The idea...
I was about to say, where does that equate? What does that equate to?
It equates to not quite the Xbox One and PS4, but much better than the Xbox 360 and PS3.
Well, yay, so you could beat something made in 2005. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
So apparently the cool thing about this console is going to be that you can play it on your TV. Like, imagine a tablet, right? And on either side, the left and right side of the tablet is the controller. But you can pop those controllers off, set that tablet in a docking station, and play on your TV with the detachable controllers. Then, when you want to go outside, you want to go for a walk, you got to commute or whatever, you're riding the train like you never do, you pop the thing out of its docking station, put the controllers back onto the side of it, and it's a gaming tablet. All right, Mark's busy. What do you think on that, Nate?
Nintendo. Stop it. Fucking stop it. Are you goddamn retarded?
They're always trying to reinvent the fucking wheel.
Holy balls. There. Your shit doesn't work. There's an article later we'll get into about how they're not actually making that much money off Pokemon Go because Nintendo has no idea what the fuck they're doing. It's fucking stupid, and you're pissing me off. I'm about done with you. I'm about ready to wash my hands of you, Nintendo.
It's making like jabillions of dollars. How the fuck are they not making money off of it?
We're going to get into it. Relax. Let's talk about this first.
We'll get into that, Mark. Trust me.
Well, fuck you and your NX for your super mobile device, okay? I don't need another mobile device. I got one. It's right there. I'm talking on it.
Right.
Okay? I don't need another one.
Put games out on the phone and have a console.
Yeah. I thought that was the whole point in the NX, to become up to speed with the new generation of console, not the generations of consoles that came out a decade ago. I'm confused. I don't understand.
They're probably, if they even, Digital Foundry speculated that they might use the Tegra X1, which is a mobile chip. Imagine the same CPU cores in your telephone, but like 5 times the graphics horsepower. So it's not quite gonna be... Oh shit. Excuse me, that snuck up on me. It'll be capable of 1080p 30 FPS in a lot of scenarios. But much like the Xbox One and the PS4, there will be some where it's not. So it'll sort of bring it up to par with modern consoles.
Coming out 3 years later.
Yeah. The thing that really weirds me out is why they're trying to challenge the mobile market again.
Check this out, Nintendo. I have a fucking tablet. All right?
Yes. And a phone.
And I don't need another fucking tablet. I need a Nintendo system that's not going to piss me off because your stupid fucking gimmicks. Stop! Oh, I'm so irate at how fuckered Nintendo is.
It's just asinine. It doesn't even make sense. On why didn't the DS die? I mean, I know it's still out there, but it's certainly not killing it, right?
No, it's not.
So we're going to try a new version of the Wii U, which didn't kill it too? I don't understand.
I think they're combining...
Can't you just... You can play the Wii U on a handheld, right? Can't you play it on, like, the controller joint?
The controller tablet?
Yeah, right? So isn't that the same fucking thing?
I don't know. Nate's the only one who owns one. Can you play your games on the gamepad?
yes, the Wii U is a dedicated console, but if the TV's off, it'll switch main view to the tablet controller, basically, yeah.
So it's the same fucking thing, only more convoluted.
Yeah, more powerful,
That
I
doesn't even
assume.
make sense. So now do I have to get a mobile data plan for the goddamn Nintendo?
Probably. You're probably going to have to have a
Well,
cellular connection.
I would
Dude, I'll
assume
get
that
unlimited data. Why am I going to do that?
it's kind of going to be both. Like you would have to have, it would obviously have a Wi-Fi connection, and you could probably play single-player games without internet. Except knowing Nintendo, they'll probably find some way to fuck that up too. And then
Gonna
you would
see the
obviously
light bulb
have to
guy.
have a, you would obviously have to have some sort of, hi Donna, some sort of mobile data or something in order to play your online games, which would suck.
Or take it on the go, right? I mean, if you're going
Right.
to take it on the go, you have to have some kind of connection. And if you're not at home, you're going to have to either jump on like Starbucks shit or McDonald's
or maybe
get a
they'll
data
give you
plan.
a SIM card dock that you can get from your mobile carrier. I don't know. That would be
Okay, so
awful handy, though.
I have to pay money again for your goddamn console. Only I got to pay this shit monthly and shit. Add it to my data plan.
Well, think about it. You can't take your Xbox anywhere. So if you never took
But I can
your
take
NX
this.
anywhere,
I can take this thing right here everywhere I go. Yeah.
Right.
Why am I gonna take it? Why am I taking fucking Nintendo with me?
because you can't play as awesome and graphically impressive games on your phone as you can.
And how's the battery gonna work?
Oh, who knows? It looks like a pretty fucking big tablet. It will probably have like a 6,000 milliamp battery.
Okay, and okay, well, and let's say it's solid for 6 months, Clay, and then what happened? Just like everybody's goddamn phone in existence. After 6 months to a year, that bitch doesn't charge as well, right? Doesn't hold a charge as well, right? So
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to pay what, like $500 for a new goddamn battery because the bitches are super expensive.
Probably won't be that much. You probably
No,
get
but-
the cheapo version, but I mean,
For $100
you're right.
yeah.
It's convoluted as fuck.
Doesn't make any sense, dude. Oh my god, I have not been
Okay.
paying attention at all. Go ahead, Nate.
And here's this Nintendo. Mobile gaming is dead, okay? Or at least in the traditional sense. Everybody has a fucking phone, and all they want to play on their phone is little time wasters.
Yeah.
I don't want to be sitting on the train to work trying to work through a Zelda puzzle, okay?
Maybe
wanna
you
be
do though.
I
don't.
want to be paying attention to the creeps inside me and shit.
Oh.
I am a staunch Nintendo supporter, or I was. I am no longer. I am no longer going to purchase the NX. It has no interest for me anymore. I don't need to pay full price for technology that came out 10 years ago. I'm good. Pass. I'll have no intention of ever moving any of my gaming consoles anywhere because I have a fucking phone if I want to waste time while I'm doing stuff.
Well, hold on a second. Slow your roll, because if Digital Foundry's speculation, and this is their speculation, if their speculation is accurate, or if it turns out to be accurate, and the Nintendo NX uses the Tegra X2 instead of the Tegra X1. Okay, now, Nate, remember those brief conversations we had about the enormous leap in graphical power between generations recently? The Tegra X1 was based on the old architecture. The Tegra X2 is rumored to be based on the new architecture, the 14 nanometer awesome architecture. If it is that, it will be awesome. If it is the old, it will be ordinary.
Either way,
So-
dude, it sounds to me like you are burning up some fucking battery.
Well, think about it, Mark Jr. If you don't want to take it anywhere, you can just play it as a home console. If it's got a Tegra X2 and it can compete with the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4, where's the harm?
But what? Why am I going to spend $400 more?
To
Where
play
is my
Nintendo
incentive?
titles. You
Yeah,
just
well,
said
fuck it,
like
that-
2
Dude,
weeks ago.
it hasn't. Okay, but it hasn't worked for the last decade. Now has it? I went away from Nintendo after what? No, I had the what was the one with the
GameCube.
tiny ass little disc? I had
GameCube.
that, but I sold that bitch quick because the Xbox dropped. So it's been 15 years since Nintendo's been able to convince me to buy their system.
I got a couple of things on this, okay? First, Clay, the reason I'm stepping away from Nintendo is not because it won't be a powerful system. It's because, as you said, they're constantly trying to reinvent the wheel when they have no leg to stand on. It's dumb. It's obnoxious. It's like, we're smarter than you are, and this proves it, even though it just proves that they're not, over and over and over again. Okay? Motion gaming, no, stupid. Portable system, no, stupid. Okay? And secondly, yeah, if it is, it can compete with the Xbox One and the PS4. Guess what? The Xbox One and the PS4 are going to be obsolete by their own successors in another year and a half.
Yeah, that's
yes, they
true.
will. Yep. Coming up on real quick on just a year, and they're going to be outdated. So by the time you drop your NX, you'll have 6 months, and you'll be up to par with the systems we have now, and then the new systems are dropping. Really, Nintendo? Really?
Well, I mean, come on. What happened to the enthusiasm we had a few weeks ago about playing the new hot Zelda? Because that game does look hot.
It does look hot, and I would be more than happy to play it, but I am not going to buy your convoluted system that is up to par with the system I bought 3.5 years ago. I thought they were making a system for gamers, not a system for goddamn 12-year-olds and they mamas again. And that's what they're doing. Again. God damn.
Luke Mark's exercising his ageism.
Not to mention, I can just buy the new Zelda for my Wii U.
That's true.
And you know what? I can get a used Wii U for $150. Bam.
Damn.
Thanks, Nintendo. That's exactly what I'm going to do.
Damn. Yeah, see what you did, Nintendo? You spoiled it. Spoiled it.
No, I thought they were going to come out with a system that was powerful, that was made for gamers. You know what I'm saying? Not made for fucking kids and their parents, okay? You know, I was thinking like a hardcore gaming system. And now you're coming at me with, you're trying to take over the mobile market, which you've already proved. Everybody's already proved in the last 5 years that Samsung, Apple, name them, Nokia, all of them have already ruled that market because it's a goddamn 12-second time killer.
Yeah.
So now you're, like Nate said, you're going to have me sitting on the L train going into Brooklyn, fucking trying to figure out a Nintendo puzzle? No. No. Y'all, they're retarded.
Well, maybe what it is you guys, either you guys are a part of the norm or the majority who think this is just a silly, convoluted idea, or you guys are not the majority, and a lot of people would be excited about a, quote, home console that is also a mobile gaming device. I think it could go either way.
Good luck. That's all I'm going to tell you. You ain't getting my fucking money.
Yeah, I think it doesn't fucking matter if I'm in the majority or the minority, because they've already lost my sale.
I mean, maybe. I think it's a pretty neat idea if they use more advanced technology than what NVIDIA released 2 years ago. Because the Tegra X1 is 2-year-old technology. If they use brand new technology, which counting on Nintendo, they probably won't, but if they do, I think it's an interesting product. Will I buy it? No, of course I won't. I'm cheap as a motherfucker. But, damn, I wasn't expecting this from y'all. I thought maybe you guys could see some light in all this.
No, because all you're doing is convoluting it more and more. When you don't need to reinvent the wheel, all you need to do is put some new spokes on that bitch and it'll be good to go. So stop. You're retarded. I can't believe you, Nintendo.
It would be vastly different if they already dominated the market. Then it's okay to take those chances.
Agreed.
All right.
They don't
look,
have that.
PlayStation, and look, PlayStation completely went away from the PSP, didn't they? They don't make that shit no more, right?
They barely support it.
Okay.
Is it the PSP or the Vita? I think it's the Vita is the one they still support slightly.
All right. Whatever. But they are dominating the console market, are they not?
Yeah.
Okay. And how much support is Vita getting from that? Not much.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No.
So what's that tell you, Nintendo?
Well,
yeah. Sony's a Japanese company as well, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it Japanese?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that's who they're competing against. Maybe that's who they're trying to run against. Is Sony.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, before these rumors, or this speculation, or it seems to be confirmed speculation, but whatever it is, before this, nobody had ever made a mobile console, a mobile home console.
Nobody's ever made a wheelchair with triangle wheels either.
It's got a point. It's got a point.
Are they oblique?
Just because it's never been done doesn't mean it's a good idea.
Oh, maybe. I guess we'll
I
have
don't know,
to wait
that
and
just
see.
really bothers me because I thought, just as me, I thought they were making a gaming system for me, for a gamer, not for on the run. Because you're not going to be able to tell me that anything is going to be as powerful mobily as it is when it's sitting there connected directly to something. I don't buy that.
It depends. If they use the new Pascal technology from NVIDIA, it might just be. Might. Nobody can say.
Okay. Well,
it might be a perfectly powerful system, but it's just so wrapped in gimmick.
Nope. All that's going to happen is I'm going to be like, sweetheart, buy me a Nintendo Wii U. Bam, thanks. That's what's going to happen. No, you're convoluting it, and I don't need more mobile devices, dude. Everybody in America has at least 2 of them, bitches. Everybody. So now you want to give me another one. Thanks, dog. My pockets aren't full already, right? I need to carry a satchel or a man purse.
All right.
In order to carry my Nintendo with me? No, thank you. Fuck out of here. So it just seems like a lot of battery use as well. So, yeah. Well, you're talking newest, hottest mobile technology, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to eat through some battery, right?
Probably going to be expensive, too.
Yeah,
yeah.
Probably expensive.
And when that battery fries, I mean, even if you go cheapo, what are you spending, dude? $100? $200?
Yeah.
No thanks.
Who knows?
No, then it becomes a dedicated home console, even though I bought it because I could take it on the train with me, and now I can't because that bitch is at like 14%, even though it charged all night.
I take it you've been there more than once, huh, Mark?
Yeah, well, no, because I keep my phone normally roughly between a year and a half, and between 6 months and a year, the battery on my phone will literally, I will pull it off the charger and play around on Facebook or something, and I'll look at the battery and be like 82%. I'd be like, that bitch has been on for 14 seconds. I mean, I replaced the battery in this phone because I'm going to get a new phone in October. That's when my shit is up or whatever. But yeah, but I had to buy a new battery for this because it literally, I will listen to just podcast, Clay. I mean, how much battery can that honestly use, right? It's just audio.
I don't know. I have ordinary calls and I listen to podcasts literally all day long. And I'll come home with more than 50% battery.
Right. Okay, so I'll listen from, I start at 7, and then I'll go to lunch at like 12:15, and my phone's at like 12%.
Damn.
You know, like, what? Now with the new battery, not at all. I'm at like 72%. So, yeah, that's all. Dude, batteries don't last forever.
Battery technology has a long way to go.